snow. We welcome you to the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium in the campus of Gardiner Area High School as Brunswick Media Sports brings you high school basketball tonight. We've got a big Class A game in here with the girls of Brunswick from the south taking on the Tigers from the north. And this should be a good matchup in here. The Brunswick Dragons come in at 9-1. They're one of the premier Class A teams in the state. The Gardiner Tigers at 4-6. And before we go any longer, we want to make sure we wish Coach Brittany Giro a very happy birthday today, and she'd like nothing better, Gary Verhill, than to get herself a victory here tonight as a birthday present, but they'll have their work cut out for them as they've got to take on this very good Brunswick Dragon team. Hello, buddy, I'm Rob Munson, Gary Verhill. You're here from Charlie. Dick Clayton doing our stats. Ryan Carver is on our game cam. Chris Wheeler sending this production out to all the ships at sea, and we welcome you in here on Martin Luther King weekend, and certainly glad to be able to be here. In addition to our schedule here, I had a game scheduled down at Central Maine Community College, and that got postponed, and so we were able to grab this one at the last minute. And in fact, let's make that note right now. We want everybody to go on our Facebook page tomorrow, take a look. We've redone the schedule completely as we've had some changes with our colleges adding games. That means we had to shift some games around. We've added some games, and that'll be all up on tomorrow. Well, Gary, as I said, there's a very good Brunswick Dragon team led by Coach Farrell, a very competitive team always, and they come in here having a great season.
That's right, Rob, and Brunswick Dragons come in here, second year in a row, ranked number 1 in the Class A North, Class A South, excuse me, 9-1. Coached by Sam Farrell, who's been there for I don't know how many years, but he's created a dynasty there with this basketball team. They lost to the Lawrence Bulldogs last year in the state championship, and they're headed towards that again this year.
Yeah, and it might be Lawrence again. We're liable to get a repeat of that game, Gary.
Exactly. And they were 16-2 last year, and they did lose to Lawrence, so they got revenge coming this year. So the only game, this is the only game that these two teams will play each other this year, which is kind of nice because they haven't played each other for a couple of years, and they've gone back to, you know, picking people, well, they're in the same Kennebec Valley Conference, KBC Conference. It's just we used to play them twice a year, and that's kind of gone by the board, and this year they picked them up.
I think we played an exhibition game
last year.
A couple of years ago, maybe the past couple of years have played exhibition, but this one for a counting game, and when you look at the Tigers, Gary, they can pick up some mucho points here tonight if they can spring the upset.
Yeah, this would be a big help, though. The Tigers coming in here number 7 with a 4-6 record under first-year head coach Brittany Giro, and as Rob said, happy birthday, Brittany. 35th birthday tonight.
Yeah, no homework tonight, Brittany.
No. She's got some of the leaders on this Tiger team that you're going to see tonight is Taylor Takatsu and Taryn Nichols. Lydia Giroux has picked it up this year and carried them the last few games. So we should see something coming out of her. So Tigers in a building year, fighting tough with that 4-6 record. So we're looking for hopefully kind of a close game within reason here tonight, and not a real big crowd in the house here tonight yet.
Well, a lot of things going on here with the weekend and all that. So we want to give you a programming note. One of the things we're trying out tonight is, and thanks to your great donations, we have been able to buy a second kind of a mini setup that we're trying out here tonight. And what that's going to allow us to do, and you'll see it coming up on our schedule, is to be able to go out at concurrent times. One of the things that I've been trying not to do is get so strung out on things, and so I haven't been scheduling double games. What I mean by that is, in the past, sometimes we'd have a high school game and a college game going on at the same time. I was responsible for both setups, running around like crazy, and so we cut back on that a little bit. But with this new little setup, I think we're going to be able to do something really slick. One of the things we're going to miss for now is replay. Won't have replay, but we will have a scoreboard up there, and it's a real simple setup. Chris set it all up tonight, so that's going to allow he, Gary, and Dick just come. We've added a couple of games to our schedule here. We'll be going over that. Gary's got all the changes with that. We'll go over that during the course of the game. But we're here in the pregame. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more pregame thoughts here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
We're back here at the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. Wish you a very happy Martin Luther King Day, the weekend. Some snow on the horizon, so it's a good thing they played this game today. It might be trouble getting games in tomorrow.
Yeah, certainly.
Every time I look, they bump the snow up a little bit. It's been okay so far this year. A couple of games we've lost, and there's been reschedulings, but all in all, not too bad. The postponement tonight for the college game was due to some injuries that the University of Vermont team had, Vermont State at Johnson had. They weren't able to come down and play at CM, and the bonus is we made a quick shift and said, hey, let's go do the Gardiner game tonight. So give you a look at this really good Brunswick team, one of the top teams here in the state. They'll be in the dark uniforms with very dark orange numbers that the colorblind red, green, orange colorblind guy will have trouble seeing.
Well, I think I can pick them out. I got my glasses back. So
yeah, Gary found his. I know people were following that religiously online, the case of the missing glasses. And, of course, Leanne took care of Gary one more time here and found his glasses for him. And now she's got him actually with his name on in big letters. And so if he loses them, they'll get returned again. So. Dick Layton joining us here. I want to thank Dick for coming in on the short notice here tonight with a lot of things going on here today, of course, with games on and all of that. Bruins won this afternoon. Football tonight. My son Patrick probably listened to this on his way back. He and the crew went down to the Bruins game here today. And let's go to Voice of the Tigers, Josh Jenkins.
And welcome to Bergola Gymnasium for tonight's KVAC girls basketball matchup between the visiting Dragons of Brunswick High School and your Gardiner Tigers. I ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's game. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We also ask that all spectators please stay off the court during halftime. Thank you. Now, before introducing the players, I'd like for us to take a moment to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a shortage of officials in every sport. We are grateful for the officials that we have tonight. Without them, there would be no event for our kids.
A lot of officials in the stands that'd be willing to help out.
All the time.
Yeah.
For more information. And now, the starters for the visiting Brunswick Dragons.
Here come the
Number
Dragons.
2, Dakota Shipley.
Dakota
Number
Shipley.
10, Alexis Morin. Number 13, Eva Harvey. Number 24, Abrielle St. Pierre. And number 42, Maddie Werner. Brunswick is coached by Sam Farrell and assisted by Nick Collins, Rick Simons, and Walt Boston. And now, Gardiner, let's put your hands together for your home team, Gardiner Tigers! Number 11, Taryn Nichols. Number 14, Taylor Takatsu. Number 20, Lydia Giro. Number 22, Emily Brown. And number 33, Megan Carver. Gardiner is coached by Brittany Giro and assisted by Megan Mattice and Lindsay Gibbons and managed by Carson Hembry. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Richard McGovern and Mr. Andrew York. At this time, would you all please...
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip-off from Gardiner after this.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Set for tip-off. Hey, Gary, last game we were here with the ladies. Emily Brown was out with a knee injury. Good to see Emily back.
Yes,
She really adds a lot to the starting lineup. She's a terrific defender, can hit the outside shot. So good to see Emily back on the floor.
And I'm not sure when she came back, Rob, but
yeah, she's been back for a couple of games now, so that's really good.
Big help for the Tigers on the outside.
Tigers in white.
Let me mention 2 or 3 girls for the Brunswick Dragons that you want to watch out for, and that's Dakota Shipley. She's a senior leading this team. And a couple others are Alexis Morin. She's going to be another leader there. She's only a junior. And the big one is Maddie Werner. She can shoot the lights out. So high-scoring Brunswick team.
Right off the break, they come hard. They get it to Morin. She's up for 2. Preset play off the tip. You know, they win a lot of those tips because they get up and get those, and that's a preset play. There's a trap. Tigers in trouble there, and they're going to try to knock it off a defender, but trouble right there for Lydia Giro.
It looks like the Dragons are going to put pressure on early here.
Nichols gets it across, down inside. Carver had it tipped away right to Morin. She comes, gets it right side. St. Pierre up and in for 2.
St. Pierre.
Looked like a trapping defense here. Takatsu's going to bring it up. So you have some open players. Nichols in trouble, going to knock it out of bounds.
A lot of double teaming going on here. That's kind of the strategy Brunswick's pulling off right here in the first minute of the game.
So you would think the Tigers want to invite that double, but get rid of the ball before the double shows, Gary, right?
That's right.
Somebody's going to be open if there's a double. Brown's got it outside. Giro. Takatsu, the turnaround, up and in. Nice pop by Taylor Takatsu. Makes it 4-2. Our clock unofficial. We're not tied in here at Gardiner, so Chris is running the clock, so he'll catch up as he has to. Good defense here by the Tigers. Harvey got it right side. This is Werner to the corner. Won't go, tipped around, and Morin tried to keep it, couldn't do it. Brown's got it. Brown back outside. Takatsu thought about it, now goes inside.
Pass.
Nice little pop there to the corner, and Taryn Nichols ties it at 4. So Takatsu having a good offensive performance so far. Got the basket, got the assist. Werner, she's going to pop it downtown off the glass. She follows hard. Tries to spin away, can't do it, but came underneath and in and out. Tigers fighting for it, and Carver will get it. Good job by Carver. Takatsu got it ripped away, and they let him play on.
Feisty.
Yeah, Battle Royale. Not going to win that one, Taylor. Brown's got it outside now. This is Giro now. Giro in the paint. Tried to throw it through a defender, couldn't do it. Morin got a hand on it.
A tough dribble through that defense right there.
Morin left side. They've got an open look there. Werner's got it. That was Shipley, I'm sorry. Shipley for 3, Dakota Shipley from outside. As I said, these numbers on these uniforms are hard to see, and they're not that big. I'll be glad when they fix these uniforms that they're going to mandate you can't do this anymore. That's unforced turnover off of Giro and Brunswick ball. They lead it 7-4, first check-in of the night.
Tigers with 3 turnovers already, and that's already with just 2.5 minutes gone.
Back outside now, Morin. Werner, she drives through. She got defense by Carver. Got a piece of ball knocked away. They come back inside. Carver laying the muscle on inside. Does a good job, but Werner keeps fighting for it. Can't get it home, and now we'll get a foul on the rebounding action. So
that's going to go against Abrielle St. Pierre.
St. Pierre with the foul, and good defensive possession. That time for the Tigers. Carver fighting hard down underneath. Matching up muscle for muscle underneath with the bigs. Brown. Takatsu holds it now. Gets it back. Taylor stays in the middle where it's a little harder. Nichols came in but couldn't keep it alive and went off her out of bounds. Abby Bailey, first sub in the game for the Tigers, number 30. 4:50 left. Tigers with some token pressure. Morin got it back outside, going to swing it left side. They drop it inside. Ball's on the floor and thrown away. They were trying to get it inside to Dakota Shipley. Lots of games around the state today, Gary. Only
tons of them.
Yeah,
really.
and I think it's affected the official. We always see 3 officials here at Gardiner. That's one of the things they always do. But just a two-man crew here tonight because of all the games going on all over the place tonight. Popped outside to Katsu, back irons it. Dragons board clean. Werner got it tipped away. Emily Brown out of traffic. Left side to Bailey. Bailey. Tigers moving the ball a little quicker, Gary, than they did the first couple of possessions.
Yeah, they're getting some movement out there now.
Takatsu wants to go into the paint. She does. Goes up high, drops it, and it won't get in.
Brunswick's not going to allow them in through that down that lane.
Maddie Werner on the boards here early on, as you suspect. And I think
yeah.
a good backcourt call there by the official, right on it. And that's great defense by Emily Brown. She really got feisty up, as you like to say, Gary, on the defense. And
Alexis Morin, number 10, is the granddaughter of Diane Morin, who went to Gardiner High School with me.
Nichols, nice move by Nichols. Floats it up, can't get it home, but that was a nice step through. Morin was ahead of the pack. They couldn't get it to her. Popped outside and going to get a foul on the three-point shooting. So we're going to shoot 3 here for Shipley. Tigers hanging around here pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's been first 4 minutes have been gone both pretty evenly both ways.
See Coach Morong's watching, probably doing some scouting.
Dick, how many turnovers you got there?
I got 3 apiece right now.
3 apiece, so.
Yeah, Tigers turned it over early, but they've corrected that.
I wouldn't leave her alone. Ooh.
3, and tipped by Bailey to Takatsu. In comes Taylor to Bailey, back to Takatsu in the corner. Brown trying to get loose to see if she can't launch one. She's going to go baseline and stepped on. Nope, got a foul called, not on the line. Probably went on the line, but probably because she got fouled. See Lizzie Gruber watching? Lizzie's team won today, didn't they, Gary?
Yes,
didn't I see
they
that?
did.
I saw the final. Lizzie
won.
was in at the final couple of minutes of the game, I saw. Great job, Liz.
They won what you call the Philadelphia something, I don't know, but they beat all.
The cheesesteak. They won the cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak,
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak. Yeah.
Just made that up, folks. Don't take that one to the bank. Back outside now, Nichols. Gets cut off, spins, reverses the ball inside to the paint. Takatsu wants to go up. Good move, just didn't get it. Thought to get some contact, but they're letting the kids play. Werner to Shipley. Shipley kicks it back outside. Werner here.
Yep.
Thought about the 3. They'll reverse it all the way over. Won't go. Good board by the Tigers. Takatsu came flying in, and she feisties up and causes the foul.
Who is that on?
Not sure who the foul went on. I'll have to wait till they put it up on the board here.
Number.
We'll stay right with it here so we can give you the foul, Gary.
I believe it was number. I believe it was on Shipley. I believe Dakota Shipley.
So we're glad we could join you here on a moment's notice, actually. It's due to the fact that CM, where we do all their college games, they had a postponement tonight. And first thing I did was go to the schedule and say, okay, Tigers, who's playing at home? And we found this game came on over.
And then I get a text message at 9 o'clock at night.
Well, got to be flexible. Boys aren't playing tonight. Lots of times the boys will play the opposite, but they're not tonight. Comes the pressure. Tigers. They bring Carver back, and Takatsu was a good one to inbound because she's a smart player and that she can also handle the basketball. Into the corner it goes. Nichols got a pop there. Nicely done. Shot didn't go, but that's a good break for the Tigers, Gary. The good breakout on that. Brunswick comes quickly.
Good follow by Taryn, too. She followed the shot.
She floats. Goes up strong. Can't get it. They'll fight for the rebound. Nichols is ahead. Can't get home, but she got fouled. So as I said, we're trying out a new system, and picture looks good on it. And this will allow us to do an easy setup for some current games.
Taryn Nichols at the line, shooting 2.
Nichols gets 2 here. We've been at 7-4 for a while. Dick Layton doing our stats for us. He'll be chiming in from time to time. Let's bring Dick's mic up here.
This one here, right?
Was
this one, right?
Was you?
Oh, what's that?
That goes to you.
In the corner, held back outside now. Alexis Morin. Shipley to Morin. Kicks to Harvey and popped home. That was nicely done. So Harvey hit the 3. 10-6.
You're only looking at 4 seniors, Rob, on this Brunswick team. It's kind of like year in and year out, a little factory of basketball players down there.
Tigers getting some good looks, intermediate shots that just aren't dropping for them there. Carver came in, got the rebound, and got it knocked away from her, so it'll be Tiger ball. Giro back in. Gary told you, Lydia really having some impactful games here in the last couple of weeks for the Tigers. Dips it in. They'll try to get it through traffic.
Good idea.
Didn't go as good defense here, good help defense here by the Dragons. Inside, the left-hander up and in for Alexis Morin.
Alexis Morin.
She's got 4 points. Addie Serber in the game. Underneath to Carver. Carver goes up, got it deflected. There was some good defense there, but a good look by the Tigers. Again, didn't get down for them, but a good look. They need to continue that. Morin got it tipped away on the floor. Tigers go, and good job by Giro coming up with it. Lydia gets trapped. She's in trouble in the corner. Going to skip it out, and skipped it to space, and timeout called, I think, from
Coach Farrell
from the bench with 40.6 seconds left. So we'll wait here. We'll take our break here at the quarter mark. Glad everybody's able to see us, and guess we're having trouble with the time on the clock. We'll try to work on that, so we'll be giving you the score, and we'll give you the time. 40.6 seconds left. As I said, we're working some things out with this new little setup we use. If you haven't seen the Tigers, you saw the pregame with Josh Jenkins. Josh is a faculty member here at Gardiner High School, gets all suited up, and I don't think anybody around the state's got anybody quite like our Josh Jenkins, the voice of the Tigers here, Gary.
I have. I've seen a lot of games this year, and
that's awesome. Really adds a little extra pizzazz to it. Werner got it inside to Shipley. She goes up nicely, left-handed, up and in for Shipley. Dakota Shipley got 5 points.
We don't have the heights for the Brunswick team, but they've got some pretty good tall girls there.
They've got some lean, athletic bodies there, that's for sure. Of course, that's reflected in their 9-1 record. They only lost to Oxford Hills back outside. Serber's got one home. Addie Serber with a 3, just what the Tigers needed here down the stretch. At the buzzer, won't go. We've played 1. You see the score, 14-9. The Dragons over the Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Second quarter action coming up after this.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Second quarter action coming up here. It'll be Tiger ball. They will inbound just right in front of us. Ryan Carver on our camera, one of our fine sponsors. Carver's Driving Academy. Great for athletes. They really can work you through there quickly and get a 3-week program that's out of this world. So they're on social media on Facebook. Check out their Facebook page. And we want to thank them for coming in as a sponsor. Back outside now, Brunswick. It's got it deflected. That was Catchings coming over. She's in the game. Morin won't go. Werner the rebound. Wants to get it inside. She does. And getting the inside position was Dakota Shipley. And up to 7 points in the game for her. Gary told you about Dakota before the game, that she'd be one of the kids to watch for the Dragons. She certainly has been. Foul win on Catchings, her first. If you're just picking up high school basketball for this season, remember the 5-foul rule. They wipe the fouls after the first quarter, so that's the first foul here of the second. You get to 5, you shoot 2. That's the college rule that I'm very familiar with, having done college games here since that rule was in effect. Giro got, boy, she got tagged. That was a hand check they let go.
Yeah, that was Alexis Morin who got away with that.
Comes inside here. Nichols. Giro. This is a good, tough defense being played. Now they get Takatsu in the paint. She got it deflected. Comes underneath to Nichols. She's trying to muscle up here. Kicks it back outside. The pop by Serber off the iron. Shipley the rebound.
All black shirts under that board.
Morin with it outside. Werner looking to go. She does. Runs into a brick wall. Gets in the corner. Won't go. Check out missed. And Takatsu comes in and gets the tie up. Possession arrow will favor the Dragons. Werner thought about it. She'll pop it over there to Harvey, and Harvey won't get it. And Nichols comes swooping in for the rebound. Taryn looks ahead. Giro's ahead of the pack, puts it up, and drops it home. Nice look. Nice assist by Nichols to Giro on the fly.
Tigers keep hanging around here.
Boy, that Shipley is a great player. You saw her come in off balance, went up, put it home.
We have no heights, but I'm guessing she's about a good 6 feet, don't you think, Rob? Comparing to the other girls that we know.
Yeah, and very athletic.
Yeah.
And no surprise, she's got 10 points already. Nichols up quickly at home. Karen Nichols.
Staying with it.
5:47 left here in the second. Into the corner, back outside. Now quickly moved into Werner. She wants to step it through. She does, and what a beautiful move that was. Right up and over Catchings. Maddie Werner with a beautiful move. 21-13.
One of the very few seniors on this Brunswick Dragon team.
5:26 left. Takatsu double thrown away. Did it get tipped?
I thought it got tipped.
Yeah, I don't know. Alexis Morin was right there, and she would have been the one to have got a fingernail on it maybe, but didn't change direction drastically, so. 5:15 left here. Second quarter action. High post. dipped inside, back to Werner. She had a shot, but she passed it up, made the extra pass. She got it to Fortier in the game. Fortier put it up, it didn't go, but rebound here comes to Werner. She's going to stop, pop in the paint. A little strong, good check out by Carver. Got the rebound. Serber into traffic, loses it. Fortier gets it back, puts it up off the glass, and drops it home. Kira Fortier. And Tigers
take a full time.
They'll take a full timeout. So won't we? 4:37 left here. 23-13. 10-point lead for the Dragons. We're back. More.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
We're back. They just played a song for the official stick. Aretha Franklin's Respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too. 4:33 left. Tigers hanging around. They like to chip into this 10-point lead, not let it get expanded, Gary. Like to get a good possession here, and that's why Coach took the timeout. They do get a good look, and they hit a three. Perfect execution after the timeout.
Emily Brown.
So Brown from downtown. On the take is Morin. She'll put it up, won't go, and out of bounds. So Tigers have cut it to 7. As we said, Coach Brittany's birthday today. Played her basketball down at Central Maine Community College. One of the alums out in the coaching ranks. Bailey's going to launch. She got a good look and knocked it down.
You could see that from here, Rob, I think. I could. That looked nice when it left her hand right
Abby's got a beautiful rotation on that shot. You saw it right there. Tigers digging in on the D.
Yeah, I was going to say she was out of bounds when she caught that. Kira Fortier.
So Tigers with a 6-0 run after the timeout. They've closed this down here. Cut it in half. Brown get it back. Trying to keep the spacing so they don't get doubled, though. That's thrown away into traffic and stolen away. Dragons will come right side. This is Doring with it back outside. Werner, Doring now in the corner. She wants to pop a three. She does, all net. Boy, into the game, popping a three. Emily Doring. She's one of the seniors. 4 seniors on this team. But they've been through the battles, haven't they? This senior class here for Brunswick. They played a lot of big games in their careers. Nichols goes, wants to put it off the glass, does. They bang the board. That's a good step in defense, read the pass. Eva Harvey got in the passing lane. She gets it back outside, Harvey. Werner came up for the pick, but now she'll just go back. She'll square up off the elbow, gets shut off. Back to Harvey. Harvey on the take, comes in hard. Won't go. Takatsu, numbers ahead. Nichols wants to go up. She does. A little strong there.
Yeah, that was a little hard off that backboard.
Morin with it. Stay with us at halftime. The Gardiner All Sports Boosters halftime show. That's got to be offensive, don't you think?
I thought.
Gosh, yeah. She kind of dipped the shoulder in there, but gets the call.
It's going to go against Takatsu, I think.
14, Taylor Takatsu. First personal foul, second team foul.
Second foul on the team here, so no shots here, just the first on Taylor. It'll come out to Werner. Takatsu comes out on her and glassed home.
Maddie Werner for 3.
Well, Takatsu kind of challenged her to take that one, and Werner says, I will, and I'll go off glass. That's a big shot. Bailey. Abby inside. 22 black. Going to be Juliana Morin.
No, I think it's Maddie Werner.
Oh, 42, I'm sorry. 42.
First personal foul. First team.
It's hard to hear with headphones on, Gary.
It is. Well, I've got glasses, I can see.
You hearing better with those glasses now, Gary?
Huh?
Are you hearing better with those glasses?
A lot better.
I see. Get away from Carver, out of bounds. Gary lost his glasses for a couple of weeks, and
3 weeks.
And he was driving around like Mr. Magoo. Ended up driving out in the lake. It's a good thing it was frozen that day, Gary. In the corner, popped outside by Doring. She just hit a 3, but back in the game now, Shipley, and she got the rebound and out of bounds. Thank you all for finding us tonight, where we really didn't get to publicize this game really until today that we're going to be on, but glad you must follow us. And if you follow us, you get notifications when we go live. So that's the way to do it. Follow Munson Media on Facebook. Little bump there, and they've let stuff go all game. So
yeah, they've done a good job with just 2 of them here.
Yeah.
They're letting, like you say, they're letting things go.
Popped in the corner. Nichols ready to shoot. In and out. Carver fights for the rebound, almost got it, but it came off now to Doring.
The Tigers are having a hard time getting that second shot underneath the basket.
And you could hear that one.
Yeah, that's going to be on Meg.
Gabrielle St. Pierre will shoot free throws on that one.
Personal foul, number 33, Megan Gardiner. First personal foul, 13th foul.
We don't have the normal setup that we have, so we can't thank all the fine folks who donated to us, but know that we put these donations right back into it, and that's what you're seeing tonight here as we're using a different little device here. It's just a little mini director, it's called. It's about as big as an iPhone, and that's what we're using to stream out here tonight. And the state of streaming, since we started streaming in 2010, we did the first ever game ever in the state of Maine here up at Colby College. The way that things have changed is unbelievable. And I encourage all schools to, you know, we can't stream every game for Gardiner. We just can't do it. It's not the way that we set up, but a lot of schools are streaming their games. And it's a great opportunity for kids to learn how to do it and get things going. I talked to a lot of the kids back in the day, and back when I was the video production teacher here, and we were able to get some kids doing the streaming. So it's a really great service, those schools that are streaming everywhere, Gary.
Yeah, Halldale's got a pretty good, nice shot. Rhett Eldridge has got a setup up there.
Yeah, some parents are doing it. That was Shipley again.
It's not a half-ass setup there. He does a great job if you've caught any of those Halldale. I guess he calls himself RT. I'm not
RC,
sure.
I think.
RC
yeah, because Corbin's working. Corbin worked with us, Corbin Eldridge,
right,
doing some games for us.
But boy, you got to be careful out there. Somebody like me on there. There's companies all over. Every time you put up a game, you've got some streaming company from New Zealand.
Yeah,
there.
those are all fakes. Those are scammers. Stay away from those folks. We're under 30 seconds left here, just about the 30-second mark. See if the Tigers can cut into this. They've got it at 8. Nichols going to pop it, got deflected. Takatsu came in, couldn't get it. We're down to 25. Coach Farrell says this hole for 1. Harvey got it left side. Harvey gets it back. She's got an open shot, but she's going to hold the clock here for a little bit. Back outside. Werner wants to go, dropped it underneath. And Tigers got a break.
Who'd they call that on?
They called the foul. Well, she was passing. How are they calling that a...
Lily Staples.
Wait a minute. How was this a shot? She made the pass.
5 fouls.
Oh, 5 fouls. All right. Thank you. Ryan's helped me out here. 5 fouls. Don't get so excited, Rob. Calm down.
Bedtime, Rob, or what?
Look at the scoreboard. So she'll shoot 2 in the 5 shots, and Tigers will have 9.1 seconds left here. We'll hear from some of our great sponsors here that make all these games possible. We never charge you for a game here. Our sponsors help you out there. Here comes Brown. They'd like to get a 3 if they can, but they've got to get a shot off. They go to Takatsu, knocked away. Morin's got a chance, going to flick it up, and it won't go. So Tigers hang around in this one. See the score, 33-18. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have halftime stats. The Gardiner All Sports Boosters, Dick Layton halftime stat show when we come back after this. Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. By the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019. Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019. Producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
All Caps is Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
A game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
We are here at halftime. 33-18. It's the Brunswick Dragons over the Gardiner Tigers. And to see how the first half played out, let's go to our Dick Layton. Dick.
Okay, Brunswick up here with a 9-1 record. They're number one. Gardiner's 4-6. It's Brittany Giroux' birthday, 35 years old. I just found that out. That's nice. We'll see. We'll go to Brunswick first.
Dick, you were 35 during the Eisenhower administration, I believe.
I born in 38, Rob. Okay. Good team out there. They pass the ball well. They not too many turnovers. They rebound well. Good looking team. Dakota Shipley has 12 points for them. She's got a three twos, and a foul shot. Emily Doran chipped in with a basket for a three-pointer. Kara Forty with 2 points. Alexis Morin had the first points of the game, ended up with 6. Eva Harvey, I don't know if that's related to Earl or not, but she had 3. Ariel St. Pierre had 2, missed a couple of foul shots. Maddie Warner, a good ball player, with 5 for them. Nobody in actual foul trouble. Emily Doring had 1, 2 for St. Pierre, 1 for Maddie Warner. And they only had 4 turnovers, Rob, so they handled the ball real well out there.
Yeah, all those kids out there handle it well, Dick, you're right.
Okay, now to go to Gardiner. Gardner was led by Tara Nichols with 2 baskets and 2 fouls for 6. Taylor Takatsu with a basket for 2. Lydia Giroux, a basket for 2. Emily Brown, 3-pointer. Addie Serber with a 3-pointer. Off the bench, Abby Bailey with a basket for 2 for their 18 points, 33-18 and a half. Nobody in foul trouble at all for Gardner. A bunch of them had just 1. Tara Nichols, Taylor Takatsu, Yada Catchings, Lily Staples, Abby Bailey, and Megan Carver all have 1 foul. Well, that's good. Gardner did have a bunch of turnovers. They had 9, and this is unofficial, but I've got rebounds. I'm not counting them as individually, but I got Brunswick with 11 and Gardner with 8. So that tells you a little bit of the scoring. But decent game out there. Gardner had 9 apiece in both quarters. Brunswick with 14 and 19 for that 33 points. Gardner's 18. So it's 33-18 at halftime, Rob.
Okay, Dick, thank you. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We've got some announcements to make here at halftime when we come back after this.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
At a family's time of loss,
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
We're back here to Bring in the second half action. Before we do that, we want to bring in Chris Wheeler. He's got some announcements to make. Our sponsor, the Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club, doing some neat things as they always do here in the community. Chris?
Yeah, so next Friday is going to be youth night for the Little Lady Tigers, January 19th, starting at 6:30. Just wanted to let you all know that the Sports Boosters will donate all portions of the 50-50 raffle to the Cody family, a basketball family who is navigating the hard waters of permanent illness that accompanies them.
Thank you, Chris. So some youth nights coming up, and the Boosters doing great stuff as usual here, donating the 50-50 to the Cody family. And want to thank the Gardiner All Sports Boosters for their support of Muncie Media's streaming of Tiger Sports. Always there for us, always there for the student athletes here. Got a lot of folks watching in here tonight. Want to thank you. Andrea Gruber's listening while she's headed home from Lizzie's big game, big win today. They had a big 5 victory there. The game played earlier. You can watch all Lizzie's games there. They're on like ESPN Plus and some other networks there. It's always exciting. Anytime Lizzie gets in the game, Gary, I know you and Leanne watching them all.
Yeah, we watch every one of them. Well, I didn't see it today because I've been away at other games. But
Gary's got grandkids playing all over the state of Maine. He's chasing them down.
Easy, Rob. That could go a ways. My wife says, I never know who's going to drive in this driveway and claim you as a father.
Brunswick. Strong close to the second quarter. Tigers had the lead down to 7, Gary, but the Dragons, a veteran team as they are, did things like this. Pounded inside, and Shipley.
14 now.
Special players, Dick tells you, 14 points for Dakota. Tigers, Takatsu now. Dipped down inside, trying to hit Carver, went out of bounds. Tigers came in at 4-6. It's a big point game. If Tigers could knock off the 9-1 Dragons, but Dragons hold and serve, I'd say, so far. Back outside to Nichols. Nichols was the high scorer, Dick told you. Popped outside by Brown. That's 2. That's a 3.
And Tigers want to get back in this, Rob. They're going to have to start shooting some of those threes. And they've got the shooters, a couple of them.
Yeah, they make the extra pass and get them wide open. That one's going to go up on Gary's wire.
Yeah.
We'll name that Gary's wire. First time it happened.
Well, I was talking with Coach Farrell about it early in warm-ups.
Whoa, wait. How does Brunswick get that ball back, Gary?
I don't.
Really? Did I see what I saw?
No, but that's not the way it's been going all season here.
Yeah, but they were shooting.
Yeah, they shot the ball, hit the wire. I don't think it got deflected. It hit the wire, it's out. Anyway, inside to Nichols, and help defense there, ties it up. It'll stay with the Tigers on the possession.
And Coach, what I was saying was Coach Farrell said, yeah, that is a little low. It's one of the lowest ones I've seen in a gym. And I think we've seen it happen about 8 or 9 times. I have this winter.
Gary's on a personal crusade to get that fixed.
I keep forgetting to tell Nate.
Block underneath. Dipped inside. Shipley went up, but she got defended pretty well. She'll kick it back outside. Going to be a foul call there, and Emily Doring will go to the free throw line.
Personal foul, number 20, Lydia Giro. First personal foul, first team foul. Emily Doring at the line, shooting.
First one is good. As we said, if you looked at our earlier schedule here, we've made changes to that. We're going to put that up tomorrow for the rest of the season. We're able to add the senior games for both the boys and the girls here at Gardiner Area High School. And I think we have both senior games for the boys and girls at Halldale, the 2 teams that we cover. So we work that into the schedule. But the colleges added some games to their schedule, some postponements that they've rescheduled that take priority. So we've had to make some changes. Came inside, tipped away. That good defensive help by the Dragons. Morin gets it back outside. They'll drop it down in deep. Shipley going to work. She makes a beautiful pass to Werner up and in. Well, Maddie says thank you very much, Dakota. Dakota got doubled underneath, knew exactly where Werner would be, and she'd be single.
Good 7.
7 points here for Werner. Takatsu. Tipped away. Harvey gets fouled. Not much the Tigers could do there, and Nichols gets called on the foul.
Personal foul, number 11, Taryn Nichols. Second personal foul, second team foul. Eva Hartley at the line.
As we said, Brunswick lost to AA Oxford Hills, always a strong program. That's their only loss. That was a low-scoring game, as I remember. I was looking at the MPA site on that one.
Yeah, it was.
And it was earlier in the season.
Actually, Rob, all of Brunswick games have been typically what I would call low to medium scores. I mean, there's no 95s, 85s, and 75s.
Nichols. Takatsu. Pops. Nichols kept it alive, but into the hands of Dragons, and they're on the take. Harvey looking for some help. Drops it down in the corner. Doring. Quickly moved here. Popped by Morin. And runs it home. A 3-ball for Morin.
Alexis Morin for 3.
So you got 9.
Good balanced scoring, Dick, so far here for the Dragons. Inside it comes here to Nichols. She's surrounded. So she got over to Takatsu. Good look and banged home. Takatsu pops outside, but that was a good pass by Taryn Nichols. She got tripled. A 3. And Tiger ball. So some snow coming. Every time I look at the forecast, they add to it. Ryan was going over it at halftime because he's got the driving academy. He probably welcomes the snow, get those kids out there.
Well, he's got quite a plowing business too, Rob.
You know, kids got to learn to drive in the snow. Nichols going to pop it outside and off. Shipley with the rebound. Dakota stops. Back outside now. She get it back. She thought about the 3. Werner, she's hit a 3. Remember, she glassed one home from outside. Doring rings it out. Good check out by the Tigers. All white.
Oh. What do we got here?
We got an intentional foul. Where?
Well, I saw Megan and.
Let's see what they put it up on.
Kind of a.
I think it might have been on.
It's going to be on Megan Carver, yes.
All intentional, so those will be free throws.
Wow. Second personal foul, 13 foul.
Second, third team. Werner's going to go to the line and unoccupied there at the line. I think they got tussled up on the rebounding action. Megan's not taking a back seat to anybody in the physicality department. Werner puts them down. It'll be Brunswick basketball as well. And
they've jumped out to a quick 20-point lead.
You have the intentional foul. You get the basketball back. They'll come back outside to Werner. She's got Carver on her. Dipped inside. The spin up and down. That was nicely done by Alexis Morin.
Alexis Morin.
Takatsu out high. Spins around, dips it inside. Going to get a reach around foul there on Alexis Morin. Well, Gary, you at the Spruce Mountain Gymnasium this afternoon for a game, and again, Paul Dale Spruce Mountain in a good BC matchup.
It certainly was, Rob, and the Bulldogs come out short, but they kind of laxed out there in the last quarter for sure, but only was able to produce 3 points in the second half. So they had a tough day.
Yeah, Spruce is tough at home over there in that gymnasium, that's for sure. That's a tough game to win. Nice pass.
Ooh.
And nice block by Carver.
It's one of those civic center atmospheres, you know, Rob, with 300 miles of sky behind the baskets. Very difficult for shooters, but overall, I felt the Bulldogs outplayed them, and for 3 quarters anyway. So
tipped away. Good defense by Emily. Tipped it. Nobody knows quite who it is. It's going to go off to Brunswick. Well, that's a good test for the Bulldogs. They need that. They've been coasting a little bit as the competition and that they've played so far. So he really hasn't been there for them. That'll change because they've got the Madison Bulldogs waiting for them, and they've got NYA in a makeup game. We'll have both those games on here for you on Munson Media. Gary will be able to do the NYA game with Cole and Rory, and that'll be a nice matchup there as NYA was at the top of Class C. And then the Madison Bulldogs undefeated, I believe, the last I looked.
Yes, they were 8-0, I believe, Rob, as of this morning.
The battle of the Bulldogs there. Good take and finish, Eva Harvey. So we've got some good games coming up down the stretch running high school. We're back to our colleges this week. Wednesday night, we'll be up at the Augusta Civic Center's Dean Junior College. We'll be in to take on the Moose, and then over the weekend we're back down at CM. Supposed to be at CM tonight, but that got postponed. We'll let you know on the replay, makeup date of that one. But we're going to have a very busy 6 weeks here to finish out the season. Back outside, Bailey's got a good shot from out there. That one just off the back iron. Rebounds fought for out of bounds.
And that's what the Tigers are going to have to start doing. They're going to have to take in some of these 3 shots if they want to get back in this. Not doing much. They're not doing much inside offensively down low.
Well, that's really not their forte, is it, Gary? Against a tall team like Brunswick. Yeah. Brunswick's got some good height in there, and you know they come in with some tall players as well.
A nice shot by Taylor.
Taylor Takatsu.
She's up to 6.
6 points.
Yeah.
Morin goes left side. Carver came over and laid the lumber. I think it's going to be her 3rd foul. Dick will have that officially.
Personal foul, number 33, Megan Carver. 3rd personal foul, 14 foul. Alexis Morin.
4th on the team, only 1 foul on the Dragons. Welcome all our Brunswick fans in. Great sports community down there. We did a lot of Brunswick games over the years. We used to go down there and do games down there. And
really enjoyed that, Rob. That was
back when we were doing more of a regional setup. Tigers in early.
How long ago was that? Do you know?
Oh, probably what, 3-4 years ago, Chris? We did that going down to Brunswick and did some games. Yeah, it was before COVID. Probably 2019 season. Yep. Pandemic kind of changed things. A lot of the schools that didn't stream, picked up streaming during COVID, stayed with it, and that changed our outlook from regional to more direct, and plus the colleges added a lot more games for us. So thrown into traffic, those cross passes are dangerous, and Alexis Moore, a good defender, the junior. Well, Sam Farrell certainly has built a program here, Gary, as you said. You take a look at, 4 seniors, really good players who played a lot of competitive basketball in big games over the years, but he's got kids stacked up ready to come in. So the Tigers won the JV game going away. Another good JV team for the Gardiner Tigers, and a very strong middle school team, Gary, as you know, and you'll be following the middle school teams as granddaughter's playing for Halldale. They're going to match up, you said, tomorrow, Halldale and Gardiner Middle School. That would be a good game if you're looking for something.
Looks like the weather might take care of that.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to snow during the day, so if they go to school, they may get out early.
But this Gardiner JV team is still undefeated, I believe.
And they got 3 teams. They've got freshmen, don't they? Do we have a freshman team? Yeah. No freshman team this year? Just the boys. Boys have a freshman team. JVs and varsity for the Tigers. Server. Takatsu. Taylor wants to go. Downshifts. Puts it up and home.
Nice job by Taylor Takatsu.
8 points.
8 points for Taylor.
Taylor T. She's got 8. Good defense by the Tigers. Brown almost got the deflection. Good to see Emily out there going. She's able to go full speed, and that's good because she had that little injury, nagging injury. Good defense inside, ripped away. That was Morse on the rip away.
Yeah, 5'10" freshman. She's
getting her first action that we have seen. Keena Morse. Pop from the corner, good on that. Emily Downtown Brown.
Emily Brown for three.
Of course, every Brown that's ever played here, I name him Downtown Brown when they shoot the three. That's up and in. That was a good drop in. Gabrielle St. Pierre. I think Tanya Brown might have been the first one when we were doing games.
Personal foul number
Tanya Brown?
Tanya.
Second
Tanya Downtown Brown.
I don't remember her.
Gabrielle St. Pierre at the line.
She would have been in Nate's class, Gary. You were coaching at the time, so you probably you know, weren't that familiar. You weren't doing the games with me. Those are the games I think we used to put on tape and bring them up to state cable and put them on delay.
Right.
Tanya was probably playing with Brittany and Tiffany Fowler and that crew. 54-30. Names run together after a while, don't they, Gary, huh?
God, so don't the years, huh?
Takatsu wants a pop. She does. Look good going up, and Werner ripped the board down to end the quarter. So the Dragons, they've moved out to a 54-30 lead here as we begin fourth quarter action when we come back here after these messages.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
To entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
We're back. Fourth quarter coming up here. Glad you could join us here tonight. Know lots going on the holiday. Happy Martin Luther King Day. We're enjoying Muncie Media's production of high school basketball. The take by Werner went left hand, and that's going to be foul on Morse. Yeah, Emily Sparrow helped me out online. I knew I was missing somebody. Thanks, Emily. Lisa Brown was the first Downtown Brown. Then Tanya. Yeah. Oh, Lisa was a great player. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Remember her, Dick?
Yes.
I think she went on to play collegiately somewhere. Emily helped me out with that, too. Yeah. It's good to have eyes and ears out there. We love making this interactive when we can. Tigers on the break. They couldn't get it through as get knocked away from Giro. And lips out, and Emily will come down with it. Dipped inside. Comes the break here for the Dragons. He'll pull it back outside. Into the paint. Good defense underneath by Brown.
was,
Boy,
yeah.
she's giving away some size and girth. Serber launches. Got it! Addie Serber with a 3-ball. Good fan decorum here tonight. I was reading online Maine basketball rankings, that great site that talks all about high school basketball here in the state of Maine and college basketball as well at times. Talking about down at Madomic Valley, a JV game, a fan got thrown out of the game. Hard to believe, Gary.
Oh, yeah, it is. It really is.
That ball did not go in.
I heard
And
you had to take your
got a timeout.
Take your boots off before you go into a game down there.
Well, we were doing a game here back years ago, Gary. I don't know if you were doing the game with me. You and I were doing it here.
I was coaching.
I think you were coaching, yeah. And somebody got upset with the officiating during the game, and towards the end of the game when the Tigers pulled ahead, and he hadn't been happy all night, and play was going on, and this guy got up from Madomic Valley, and he walked right through the middle of the court, took a diagonal right from the Gardiner area there, came right across, walked on the court, got it all muddy. They had to they had to go out and clean it up. Kind of a civil disobedience, we call that, Dick.
And your comment was?
I think it might be low tide. 54-33.
It's good.
I don't know if anybody's watching Madomic, but we won't be getting any donations from them, Gary.
No. I better be careful because my next door neighbor is from there. But I've already told them about it.
So free throws coming up. Get a second one here. So Werner missed them both, and Carver with the rebound. You know, we're talking about that intentional foul, and from the looks of it, it looked like Megan got tangled up, lost her footing, and then she was already wrapped up with Werner, and as she fell down, she pulled Werner down.
Right,
I mean, nothing
that's basically
really,
what it looked
really intentional. It didn't look good, obviously, but I don't think there was any bad intent there. Cheerleaders not on the floor. Normally we see them down underneath. They're behind us, and you may hear them. They've been practicing as they have their competitions coming up. Coach Sidney getting them ready to go. Morris fought for the rebound, couldn't get it. So they'll be in competition coming up here. Tiger cheerleaders. Good full squad there. Popped in the corner, that's Storing. She's got a couple of threes. Oh, that was Fortier, I'm sorry, for three. Kira Fortier for three. Want to thank the Brunswick Athletic Administration, Coach Farrell, or whoever did it. But we got a roster online at the KVAC site with pronunciations, Gary, huh?
Right, yeah.
That is awesome.
It is.
Want to send kudos out for that. That is awesome.
And that site would be so much more helpful if they would do things like that. I caught a couple just a month ago that was still using last year's rosters on there.
Well, my big complaint is when you get a roster alphabetically or by class rather than numerical.
Right.
All of us that do games, if we could send one thought out to athletic administrators, numerical, please. I've got a way. I've learned how to put them into like Apple numbers and reorder them, but it's a pain in the neck. Back outside, we'll let that go. Harvey with it. She's had a good game. Eva dips it inside, and on the cut.
Well,
and
Taylor,
Takatsu got hit right in the face. As the cutter came through, she went to defend it. She took a shot. They asked him if she's okay, and Brunswick kids are patting on the back to her, and as long as she doesn't bleed, she can stay in. Or you want to have internal bleeding. If you bleed internally, you can stay in, right, Gary? They won't see it.
That's right. And
Yeah.
we could also pick up her teeth that she left on the floor.
She's right back at it. She'll probably continue to play hard as she always does. Bailey's going to shoot it. She got another one. Abby's had a good shooting game. Dick will let you know how many points Abby has.
5.
Got 5 points, got a couple of baskets. Her percentage is pretty good. She's only taken a couple of shots. Popped outside. He had up and out.
Megan Carver takes the seat. She's done a good job tonight.
Ada McCormick in the game, the junior. Up high. Takatsu holds. Takatsu drops it inside, and underneath, McCormick came up with it somehow. Popped outside to Brown, won't go, and rebound to the Dragons. Fortier looks ahead, nice pass by Fortier. Fast break basket there for St. Pierre. 3:44 left, 59-35. This game's decided. The Dragons just kind of wore down the Tigers. Nice feed underneath. Tigers move it quickly. Takatsu downshifts in the paint, gets fouled.
Hasn't been a real lot of fouling going on here.
First foul on Harvey. She's played a lot tonight. Only the first team foul in the fourth. Yeah, this Dragon team does things that 10-1 teams do, Gary. They don't turn the ball over much, and they don't foul much.
You're right.
They play solid, good help defense. And Tigers will take the timeout. Well, we want to thank McGee Construction. And I'm not sure I have audio on that one, Chris. So let me talk about them first. Have you put that up yet, Chris? So we want to talk about McGee Construction. We're going to get together with McGee Construction here, Nate and I, and put together a plan for their ad that we're going to shoot. But we want to recognize them for coming on as a major sponsor here for Munzing Media. And McGee Construction, one of the great community sponsors for, since they started back in the late 70s. Steve started this business with probably a dump truck on himself, and he's grown this into a really great area business, and they do a lot of work in the community, did great work on the new field complex here and donated their services for that. Just a tremendous group, and we thank them for being part of our broadcast and bringing you Gardiner Tiger and Halldale in our college sports. Tigers, Bailey, Takatsu goes in the paint, swings around, back to Bailey. Bailey waits for the cutter. It's Takatsu at the foul line. Pops it home. Nice ball movement, Tigers.
Yes, it was.
All right. She's up to 10.
So Taylor in double figures. St. Pauli with rebound. She's usually one of the high rebounders for the Gardiner Tigers as well. Back outside now, held. Harvey going on Brown. They'll drop it inside. Boy, good defense there by Takatsu.
Coach Farrell's removed all his starters. They've been out, in and out. He's substituted freely the second half.
Yeah, he's played a lot of kids as well. That's going to go in the backcourt and be backcourt violation. So remind me, Chris, one of the things we're going to need to do on that new device is set up the voice for the McGee Construction. You did. Awesome. McCormick made the bounce pass. But there's that good help defense by Shipley. She got in the passing lane, knew exactly what was going to happen. She pops it outside all net. She's a good player.
That was a pretty
for sure.
Yeah,
Dakota Shipley. Next level player, Gary.
Yep.
Isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Next level. Plays a good all-around floor game. Good defender.
17.
Got 17 points. She's a glider. Those kids that can glide off the wing. She'll be a wing play in college.
Conrad Lewis in the house.
Coach Lewis.
Get a picture of him, Ryan, over there. He was Sam assistant for I don't know how many years down there after he left Gardiner here, and he coached the Gardiner girls. That had to be 25 years ago.
Well, Conrad coached the Gardiner girls, the Gardiner boys.
Right.
Soccer.
Right.
Coached a lot of things here. Special ed teacher for a long time here. Great teacher coach here in MSA D11, Conrad Lewis. And in his retirement, he couldn't stay away from the round ball and went down and helped out. Coach Farrell, I know he was very appreciative of Conrad's expertise. Conrad came here with, I think, Michelle and her son.
Yes.
Michelle Hunt, coach up at Temple Academy, doing a great job up there with that program.
Yes,
Gary.
she has. That's quite a story. She remember calling me up preseason saying, what am I going to do? We don't have enough kids. I'm going to have to get some 8th graders, so we've got 7 kids on the team. Well, she picked those kids up, and I think she's won about 5 or 6 games and in the middle of the pack in that Class D.
They let him play and ripped away. That was Lily Staples for the Tigers. 40, high post. 40 gets it back. McCormick on her. 40. Comes back inside. And on the line, turns over the Tigers.
Offensive.
Oh, offensive foul. Thanks, Dick.
Player control foul, number 22.
Player control.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Addie Serber into the game.
Yeah, Nikki Les told me I left out softball. Don't forget, Conrad coached softball as well. He coached anything. Yeah, he was a tremendous mentor to a lot of kids. Also coach at Richmond as well.
That's right.
Right? He had some good years down at Richmond, some really good teams down there. Going to have a carry.
You got a good memory, Rob. I got to say that much.
Yeah, I'm good for something. Into Catchings. Backdoor cut. They were trying to hit Barlow with it. Comes into Catchings. She goes up, got stripped away. On the take here, Morin. Lost. Tigers get it. 2 catchings and out of bounds. Vader's brother Calvin having a terrific senior year, final season at Bridgeton Academy. Saw some highlights on him put up. Back outside. And out of bounds. Remember the game that we did when the Cooper boys came down here from Nokomis and played the Tigers, and Calvin matched them. He played as well as the Coopers in that game. I mean, there were 3 tremendous basketball players out there. That's for sure. Well, more than that for Nokomis. They were such a deep team. But Calvin really had a terrific game there, and I think he really opened up a lot of eyes with that performance. McCormick goes, nice drive and up and in.
That was a nice drive.
Ada McCormick at the buzzer for the Tigers. But the Dragons will win it. They'll win it 63-39. Final thoughts, Gary Verhill.
Well, I thought the Tigers worked hard. They didn't give up at all playing this superior team. As we said, this is the top #1 team in Class A North. Expected them to come in here and what I call a blowout, 40 points maybe. And that didn't happen. The Tigers fought back, played good defense, and did a little bit of scoring. But this is a good Brunswick team. And you'll probably see them match up the state championship with the Lawrence Bulldogs. That's my prediction. So
get your money out, put it down.
Yeah. call DraftKings.
According to Gary Verhill. Well, we'll take a break. Dick will tally up. We'll come back. We'll have our award winners in this game as well for Capsa Pizza and Northeast Nutrition and Energy when we come back after these messages.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. And we're back here to post-game it with the Gardiner All Sports Boosters post-game show. We'll turn it over. You set, Dick?
Almost, yeah.
Dick's almost set, so we'll let you know that we want you to check out our Facebook page, Muncie Media Facebook page. We're going to put the, we worked on our games here for the remainder of the season. We added the senior games for both the boys and the girls at both sites. So we'll be doing those games. Those are important games, so we're going to be doing those for sure. And we can do it with this little neat little setup we have here. And I want to thank Ryan Carver stepping in, doing our camera work here tonight. Bill Hasty will be back. He's been a little bit under the weather here for a stretch. But Bill says he'll let us know, and he'll be back at the helm here for us during the boys and girls basketball games on the camera. So, Bill, if you're watching, get well. Look forward to having you back here in the little gym running the camera for us here on Muncie Media. College basketball action coming up here in Muncie Media for the rest of the week, as will be Wednesday at the Augusta Civic Center, Dean Junior College against the UMA Moosemen, and then Friday night got a men's game over at Central Maine Community College and games on the weekend. So tune in for all of our college action. Then we'll be back with some high school action next week. Kids will be on exam break here at Gardiner High School, so no game scheduled till the end of the week, I believe. They don't do it during the exam time. So let's turn it over to our Dick Layton on the Gardiner All Sports Boosters post-game show. Dick?
Okay, Rob. Brunswick came in with a 9-1 record. They go to 10-1 with a good ball game out there. I was impressed with their team. Looked very good. Gardiner's 4-6, now 4-7. Show how we got there. We'll go to Brunswick first, led by Dakota Shipley, good ball player out there. She ended up with 17 points. Emily Doring off the bench with 6. Kayla Forty with 5. Alexis Morin had a fine game out there with 13. 5 for Eva Harvey. A couple for Neo Curva Marx. 1 for Juliana Morin. 7 for Ariel St. Pierre. And 9 for Maddie Werns. Good balanced scoring out there. They only had 9 turnovers for the game. Nobody was in foul trouble. St. Pierre had a couple. Werner 1, Juliana Morin 1, Eva Harvey 1. Alexis Morin with 1, Emily Doran with 1. A bunch of, I didn't individually do rebounds, but they had 20 rebounds. The Gardiner had about 13, so. Gardiner had 14 turnovers. Brunswick with just 9, so that's rebounding and turnovers are a big part of this game. Okay, we'll go to Gardiner now. And glad to see Taylor Takatsu get some good shots out there. She ended up high scorer for Gardiner with 10 points. Tara Nichols got six in the first half, didn't score in the second half. Adam McCormick got a basket for 2. Lydia Giro, not her usual scoring self. She only had 2 points. Emily Brown with 3 threes for 9. Addie Serber a couple of threes for 6, and Abby Bailey off the bench, Greg's daughter, with 5 for that 39 points. So 63-39, Brunswick as expected, and as I mentioned, Brunswick goes to 10-1. Gardiner is at 4-7.
Thank you, Dick. Want to name our players of the game. The Capsa Pizza Player of the Game award is going to go to Taylor Takatsu, high score for the Gardiner Tigers. Addie Serber chipped in with a good game off the bench as well. And she'll win the Northeast Nutrition and Energy Player of the Game. We'll work on graphics on our new setup for that. That's one thing to add to the list, Chris. We'll do that. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight as Munson Media's production of high school basketball. Kind of an impromptu one, but we're glad that you found us. Ended up being a good competitive game for a bit, but the deep Brunswick Dragons pulled away at the end to win it. So that's going to wrap it up. Until next time on Munson Media, for Dick Layton, Gary Verhill, Ryan Carver did our camera tonight, Chris Wheeler sending our production out to all the ships at sea. I'm Rob Munson. Good night, everybody.